Hi everyone, this is Susan and welcome to Visual Hierarchy. I'm starting here with my mail. I have discovered that my mail is often a very good way to show you visual hierarchy in action on all kinds of designs. So here's an envelope and right away 2x. So we see the contrast here. So the contrast and repetition and alignment and proximity all starts right here, just on the envelope. So this is saying that my donation for the ASPCA can go 2 times as far. Once you open these letters, they also are governed by visual hierarchy. So your eye on this letter goes to your routine is about to get more rewarding. So the thing about visual hierarchy is that it disrupts our regular top-down, dear sir, and then sincerely reading. So here the first thing that I see is the 50% off now and the free call us today. There's lots of typographic furniture in these kinds of designs. You see down here where we have text and shapes, lots of visual icons, little graphics on all of these. I just want you all to know that I never bought any of this stuff. I just save it for you. Here's repetition where we see no, no, no. No annual fee, no balance, no transaction fees. Then one of the other places where we see this kind of hierarchy all the time are these mailer postcards. So this is from the USAA. My husband was in the Navy, and their look is really similar to a lot of things that they mail. They use their colors, and they have this very big slab font, display font, and very, very strong messaging. Here's a FanDuel. I don't like these online casino things, but I saved it because of the 1000 is pretty hard to miss. And then her, her happy face. Then over here, this was for a credit card offer. And again, we see this typographic furniture. We see the 75. I actually see the 75 first, but then I see giving more and buying power. Here's a little card from GoPuff on the front. It says, did we just become best friends, GoPuff? Very cute. I actually did buy GoPuff, but that's about it here. And then if we come back here, congrats on your first order. It's the first thing that we see. And then we see how they are guiding our eye from that first bold headline. Then I move down and then over to the image. Over here, this is pretty hard to miss that there's an exclusive free coupon. So this is visual hierarchy using size. It's also playing with the orientation of the placement of the text. We also see the $18.99 value. So that's repeated with the color, with the $18.99 and then free. That is so that we will associate those things, even though they are not in close proximity. They are linked by the repetition of the color and also the bold face. Here is one of my favorite tricks. You will be working with this, a circle that will have some kind, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a circle, but many of you will use a circle because the circle works. But you will be doing for your poster project, you will have the ticket price will be inside typographic furniture so that it really stands out. So this is a way too that you break. So this is a pretty straightforward center design, and then this breaks kind of our expectation of the grid. It's still centered, but it kind of comes in as the surprise color. It's very hard to miss. BJ's has these are two different, we're not even BJ's members anymore. We actually are Costco members now, but I saved these because you can really see the consistency of their brand look for their, this kind of advertising that they do, these kind of mailers. So if you look here, you see it's the same. So basically they have this template and the designer just is filling in the details. So, but apparently they like to give you a lot, $25 for rejoining. But I think that they actually do a nice job with their visual hierarchy. Size, sometimes we see visual hierarchy done very well in very small sizes. So this is a free box of Factor these meals that my son gets delivered. This came in the box with the factored meals, and it's the get $120 off. Again, you'll be doing something like this using typographic furniture in your poster design. coming over here, we come to the REI catalog, and again, we have this. So you could do your design in a rectangle this way, but this is on the cover, and it's actually removable. The type is member coupons are here. It's like their big announcement. They really want us to focus on that. And then we see the 20%. Old Navy, I think, does a really nice job on their advertising, their postcard mailers. I have the 40% off there. They're using a grid to establish all of the images. We'll talk about that for our next project when we work on our flyer. And they have this nice, really big, bold 50% here. Vitacost, 15%. Again, can't miss it. This is visual hierarchy using color contrast, size, and very large type. Well, size, but I mean thickness of the weight of the font. And then we have for all of spring, and then we have the 30% and the free. This is DSW. And then J. Crew, back to class. So I thought this was a really subtle use of visual hierarchy to get us to class. So you kind of look at the picture maybe first and you see class. So I see class kind of first and then my eye goes back up. So visual hierarchy is how we want people to engage with our design, with our messaging. And so I hope that this tour of my mail has inspired you and has shown you an up close, a very personal look at visual hierarchy in design.